If you have used Claude at all before, you know it's a very valuable tool to have as a business owner. The problem is that there's a lot of things happening. There's three different tabs. There's chat, cowork, there's code, there's skills, plugins, connectors. There's a lot of different things happening that are difficult to keep track of. However, what Claude or Anthropic did very recently on May the 13th is that they introduced this Claude code or this Claude for small business. And the idea is that they launched this that allows you to have a package of connectors that are ready to run workflows to put Claude inside the tools that small business depend on. Here saying that small businesses depend for 44%, etc., etc. And here's a quick video of how this works. So the idea is that you toggle Claude Code for business inside Claude Cowork. You connect the tools that you already use, and then you pick the job. Claude does the work, you approve before adding sends or posts or pays. So there's a lot of things that can be done here. The most important thing over here is that it ships with 15 ready-to-run agentic workflows across finance, operations, sales, marketing, HR, and customer service. So that's quite a lot of different departments that any small business would be sort of that are crucial for a small business. So these include planning payroll with confidence, closing the month with fewer errors, getting a pulse on business, and running your next campaign. This means that if you're a small business, you definitely should be checking out Claude Code, or rather Claude Cowork, for this. And the idea is that once you're in Claude Cowork, which is this second tab right here, right? So you would go in here, you click on Cowork, and once you're in here, you go to Customize, you go to Connectors, and then you hit the plus button, and then you browse connectors. If you type in small, let's go to plugins, type in small, and here you get the small business plugin, right? Pre-built small business workflows, including payroll planning, month-to-end close, weekly briefs, etc. You approve every step that touches money or customers. And here you have 31 different skills. So there's business pulse, call list, Canva Creator, cash flow snapshot. There's a lot of skills, all 31 of them right there. I'm going to hit install right here so we can check this out. And then you click on manage. So the idea is that this is now installed and it's ready to use. As you can see there, it's turned on right here. And now there are different skills. And here it's saying invoke by typing / in chat, or that Claude use them automatically for relevant tasks. So if I hit see all, these are all the skills that I can invoke. So let's, as a test, for example, let's see, I have this Canva Creator. Take an approved content brief and execute a campaign end to end. Build a posting calendar, generates Canva design for social posts. So if you do any sort of marketing, that could be super useful for you. Invoice chase, draft overdue invoice reminders from QuickBooks and PayPal data. Sales brief, surfaces top and bottom sellers, identifies seasonality patterns, and produces a 2-week content brief. Ticket deflector, reads a forwarded customer email or ticket, pulls the order refund status. So anything that you do as a small business, there's probably a skill that is or can be used right here. I also saw this before. Delivers the Friday end of week pulse, revenue versus prior week, top sellers, wins and watches, right? Which is this /Friday /brief. So let's go to Cowork right here. In a new chat right here, what I'm going to say is what skills, what plugins, what things can you help me with when it comes to the small business plugin? And I'm just going to fire that off. I'm going to use natural language. And the idea is that I can either use the / command right here, and that will open up all the different skills that I have under small business right here, right? But I can also ask it sort of what things can you help me with? And this is one of the easiest ways because we're just using natural language. And here saying, here's a small business plugin and what can help you with? Business pulse, call list, close month, etc. So I'm curious, in using the Friday brief, what information would you need from me in order to generate that for me? Again, using natural language. For a Friday brief, here's what I would ideally pull in. The core ingredients are your sales numbers for this week. Normally, I would pull these automatically for a few connectors, PayPal, Stripe, or Square. A few options for getting started. I can just tell it what the sales were last week versus this week, what your best-selling products or services, any deals that closed or stalled. The more rigorous path to export a CSV. Cool. So actually what we could do is if I open up Claude.ai here, I'm just going to create some fake data, some mock data for us to test this. So I want you to create a CSV for me that shows this week's sales numbers versus last week's. Come up with a few different products that I sell as an AI automation agency, and any additional information that would generally be part of any CSVs, any data, any sales numbers that would be created. To hit enter, let me build that out, cool. And I just want to go down this path because this would be data that you would generally have already anyway. So let me build it with realistic AI automation agency products and the columns you would typically find in a sales report. Done. Here's your weekly CSV comparison. Cool. So different product names there, number of units, unit price, units sold. Let's see what else we have. Revenue this week, and we have all that information there. Great. So let's download this as a CSV and let's feed it to our Claude right here. So I'm going to go to downloads, give that in, and I'm just going to hit enter. This can be a great way for you to test this with mock data as well. You don't have to come up with your own numbers if you're just testing the different skills that are available. Okay, so reading the weekly sales comparison CSV. And now this just finished my Friday brief right here. Quick read, revenues up to 0.7%, etc., etc. So if I click Friday brief, we get this right here. So I can download or export to Google Drive, open up in anti-gravity, or I can even show it in my folder. So I have this Friday brief.md. If I double click that, by default, this opens up in anti-gravity for me. And I believe I can also open preview, yeah, like so. So I can see this in a organized report right here. Friday brief, week ending May 22nd, 2026, revenues 170.4K, 2.7 versus last week. So it created this quick report for me without me having to define what columns I would want, right? But with that said, I could also go in here and say, let's add, let's add another column as part of the report in terms of trends if things keep going like this over the next 3 months. So don't feel that you have to be limited to what it gives you. You can also go back and forth, you can push back, you can make the report customized to whatever it is that you want it to be. Okay, so here this added a 3-month projection column to both the revenue snapshot and the top sellers table. Cool. So this is now updated. So I'll double click on that and let's open preview again. Now, let's see. I was still seeing the same one from before. Let's see. Top sellers. If I search for trend. Okay, 3-month trend if the rate holds. Great. So if I right click, open preview, we now have this, 3-month trend if this rate holds. So total revenue would be that, cumulative, one-time services, slow erosion to that, hourly consulting grows to 44K per week. Great. And here we have the 3-month trajectory as well with that right here. So for the different products, custom AI development, a sustainable on demand, flagging as outlier, but momentum is real. Cool. AI chatbot setup and deployment, climbing fast, capacity check needed. So it's good to also have this projection and being able to see sort of where things would be heading after 2 months if things stay as they are. So this was just me pushing a bit back and saying, or just saying, let's add another column right here as part of the report, right? So you can also do that. If we go back to Cowork and start a new task and type in the slash, again, we have the different, let's just go here, small business, right? So any of these are skills that are or can be found under the small business plugin. And any of these, if you hover over them, you can see what they are all about. So let's do the /Canva Creator and say, what can you do? Let me just minimize that. So you can also ask it what it does, right? So in this case, the Canva Creator takes an approved content brief and runs a full marketing campaign end to end. It has 5 stages. So first we have the posting calendar, builds a data schedule from your brief, asset inventory for social rows, Canva design generation, generates 3 candidates per social row, copy drafting, and then HubSpot staging. So let's say we only want one of them, right? So I only want you to help me create some Canva designs. What do you need from me? If I tell you that I run an AI automation agency and I want to promote one of my products, which is custom builds for clients. Good news, for just make me some Canva designs, I don't need the full campaign workflow. I just need enough to build the design themselves. A few things I want to lock in. So what is the offer? what does custom build for clients actually mean in one sentence? So I build, let's say an 8-10 workflows that replace 10 hours per week of work. That's fine. The sort of the values that things that used to take a lot of time can now be automated once and for all. The audience are, let's say, founders and those that are getting traction in their business but are working in their business sort of very granularly. The channel here, let's go with a 1-to-1 Instagram square post. Let's go with a set of variations so I can A/B test. For brand assets, I'll give you the brand designs. And for the Canva tier, I believe I'm on the Pro tier. So here it's saying the Canva connector showed it disconnected a moment ago. Let's see. And that might be because I was on the Pro tier and I'm on the free tier. So let's see if this is able to figure it out. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm just going to open up Canva so I can see that. Yeah, I'm back on the free tier. So it might be an issue here. Got it. Here's what I have so far. Offer, audience, channel variation. The things I need from you. Yeah, need to reconnect Canva. So I'm on the Canva free tier. Can we make this work? In terms of designs, what I'm going to do here is I have a folder with, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, an open design folder. And here there's a bunch of different designs. I can feed it any of these. So let's do Binance, for example. And this is the design for Binance. We can make it work. Free tier costs us. Okay, cool. What I need from you, upload your brand assets, hero, connect Canva, and the plugin settings. Let's see if we can do that. Plugin, connectors maybe? Canva is connected already. I see Canva is already connected. Here's my brand assets. I'll just paste that in there. And if you're interested in getting access to these design markdown files, they are all found in the school community that is in the link in the description. So check it out if you want to get these right here. So Cal.com, Bugatti, Claude Design. So any of this has the different brand palettes, the different characteristics for each of these popular websites. Cursor, Duolingo. So you can generate stuff based on that. For example, if I take this, right? And let's just go to Claude, for example, to give you an example of what that looks like. And I say create, let's go to Cowork. Actually, we can't. Okay. Create me a new HTML page with a simple name plus email plus submit button using this design, right? And you paste it in there. This will go to work and create that. But in the meantime, what we have here, beautiful brand system, really clean. Let me reflect. Things I still need from you before I fire Canva. Surprise me. So let's get it to create the stuff there. I'm not quite sure if it will be able to do it on the Canva free. So let's see if that actually works. In the meantime, when it comes to this, I'll follow the Duolingo inspired tokens precisely while building a Polish functional form. Great. So this is going to create that based on that HTML file. So let's see what we get here. Nice. And now we just got that. It followed the whole, I guess even the logo right here with the owl. But it is, if I go to Duolingo, like it's great to have this sort of design is available for you to be able to get to something very quickly and then iterate on that if you wanted to. So again, check out the link in the description if you want access to that. Okay, here it's saying let me load the Canva tools and get to work. Okay, I'll make the calls. I'll use your name as the clean watermark and generate your concepts ABCS plan. Cool. So let's see if this is able to connect to Canva and get us to where we need to be. Okay, so here we have Canva, adding text and images, generating designs. So it's doing its thing right here. So far things look good. Quick heads up before I fire the Canva generation tool. Let's see. The Canva generation tool produces Instagram posts as 4:5, not strict 1:1. That's actually Instagram prepared feed format, more reach than square. So I'll go with that. Okay. If you want to 1:1, we can resize after, generating all three components in parallel now. That's fine. And now we have that. Nice. These look sharp. Let's see. Or not. Interesting how it used Binance here. So let's see if we're able to modify that as well. And maybe give it the actual designs as well, right? Did I not paste that design? Yeah, because I gave it the Binance design. Cool. So maybe we need to tell it to not use that logo right there. So being the bottleneck. Okay. I like what I'm seeing here. So being the bottleneck, 10 hours automated, being the bottleneck, custom-enabled workflows for founders ready to scale past themselves. Cool. And again, this was just me running this Canva Creator skill that is found under the small business plugin, right? So just one out of 30 different plugins or skills that you can run when it comes to this small business toolkit that Anthropic released. So if you're a business owner, this is definitely one plugin to check out. I think it can make your life that much easier as a small business owner. So here, this seems to sort of have gotten stuck on the last concept, I guess. So I just said status, failed mid-call, permission stream close, needs a retry. Okay, so it's retrying the third concept here, and I'll present all three carousels together. So we'll give this a second here. Searching Canva templates, generating designs can take up to a minute. The thing is that so far it hasn't connected directly to Canva. So if I go and refresh my Canva page, I can still see what I had before. So nothing new was added yet. So it will be interesting to see if this is able to, once this is finished, connect to Canva and add those as sort of projects or designs in my Canva. Okay, so we have the third layer here, or the third test, third concept. Quite clean. I like that first one, automate. Anyway, all three concepts are back for candidates each, 12 designs totals. Carousel above show concept A 10 hours, concept B stop being the bottleneck, and concept C automate once, full stop forever. Scroll through, then tell me your pick, just the concept letter and the candidate number. For example, A2, B4, C1. And I'll commit these to your Canva account. Cool, let's see. So I like A1, let's see, B4. So A1, B4, C1, I think. Yeah, C1. Okay, so let's see if that exports successfully to Canva. Or is it saying here, I'll commit these to your Canva account and export clean PNGs that you can post. Logged in, committing to your Canva account and exporting the PNGs. Cool. Okay, so this is saying that all three are in my Canva account, exporting to PNG. Sandbox can reach Canva's CDN, but the export links work fine from your browser. So the question is, does that actually work or not? So if I go, to my Canva via that link, that is working. If I click the second one, it is working. I can also change this stuff here, right? So that's fantastic. And I can also download this in PNG form or not. Okay, so I can't download that directly, but I can click open link, and then obviously I can go to Canva, share, and then download that, right? So share, download. And now I get that there. Obviously I can change my site here, google.com, and I can change whatever I want there. Cool. I can remove, okay, I can't remove that logo for some reason, but you can definitely either overwrite it or use something like the magic eraser, I guess. Transform your workflow with ease. Cool. And if we go back to Canva, I'm just curious if I refresh. Yeah, I get these in here as well. So I can also duplicate or make changes just as I would with any normal sort of design that I create in Canva. So quite handy in terms of that skill in order to create Canva posts. And as I said, this is just one skill out of 30 that Anthropic have released with this small business plugin. So definitely recommend checking these out if you are a small business owner or a freelancer or anyone that is creating content online that wants to get paid online, because there will definitely be a plugin, a skill that you can use. In the meantime, if you want to learn more about being a content creator, a web creator in this age of AI, check out the link in the description for my school community. It's at the very basic or at the very start of its journey. So I'm creating courses around what you want, around what you need. And I would love to have your input over there to make it as valuable as possible for your specific needs. So check that out in the link in the description. In the meantime, if you want to learn more about building dashboards and how to show dashboards to clients so that they can understand the value that you provide, or even if you're a business owner and you want to understand what data is moving your business forward, check out this video that you see on screen right now for more information around that.